This is not the motion of Transformers.
The formerly most recent Transformers.
Not audio output, audio input.
Oh, there we go.
No, that's what I did. Well, I got which one to cut over. So when I cut over, then it activates it. I'm back to Vegas. See? Nothing.
Snapping works. The tapping doesn't.
Well,
You sure that the mic doesn't? Maybe it just doesn't react to tapping.
Oh yeah? Knock on this one.
Again, that's gonna be on, I guess. OBS, I guess, is always gonna use the internal mic, whether we like it or not.
We'll see about that. Okay, anyways, let's start. Hi, YouTube. We're here.
Hi.
We're in better quality, I think, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, we'll watch it back.
What? You made a joke, right?
No.
Oh.
I'm legitimately going to. Not the entirety of it, but I'm going to look at the result to see what the quality is. See
did you change it? You changed it because it says we're 77 now.
Yes, I did that because I knew you were going to.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
So this is accurate. We're instead of episode 73 every week, we're finally episode 77.
Yeah.
Episode 77.
We've
Sunset
updated.
Strip.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all modern today.
Yep. Yeah, my fancy pineapple shirt on.
Very modern.
Don't you start saying pen, pineapple, pineapple, pen.
I wasn't going to.
Good.
You did that to yourself.
We're live with pineapples.
Live with pineapples.
Just in case everyone's going, what the hell? Just tunes in. Just to see. Send it now.
I think for next week I'm going to make a smaller version of this banner. I don't like how much space.
Well, because it's right in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm gonna make a different version. Make it smaller.
Hey, you do you.
Just a personal thing.
You do you, man. I can't want it for you. You gotta want it.
I
You
have a
gotta
bar
own
of
it.
quality for
You gotta
this.
feel it.
I have a bar of quality now for this Media Boat podcast enterprise.
Wait, when did that happen?
Since I started the website.
You know, I was just realizing that my phone covers the inverse of yours.
What?
My phone covers the inverse of your phone cover.
Yes, I guess it is.
It is.
I didn't notice that.
Alright, anyways, hi. We should
Hi.
probably start Audacity.
Yes, that's a good idea, so that way we can actually record.
Alright, here we go.
Hello.
And that's going. That's good.
Hey.
We are live.
Hi. Hey, welcome to the Media Boat podcast. It is Wednesday, June 21st.
21.
It's the 21st of June. It took me a moment.
It is officially the first day of summer.
solstice. It is happening. It is summer.
It is the
up in
longest day of the year. No, it's the 24th, isn't it?
No, today is the longest
Oh,
day.
today is the longest
Summer
day of the
solstice
year.
is the longest day of the year. So
Yeah, yes. AKA
what?
Sunday Fun Day. No.
No, it's a Wednesday.
It's a
Which is
Wednesday.
why we're here on the Media Boat Podcast. If you don't know what the Media Boat Podcast is, we are a podcast, hence the name, that covers the media.
Hence
Yeah.
the name.
That's movies, that's television, that's video games, and that's music. Not necessarily in that order. My name is Matt. His name is Mike.
He's Matt. I'm Mike.
And yeah, what we always do here is we start with the weekend box office numbers.
Wait,
And
I think that is the box office here.
Last week,
Boom.
as like a flashback here, last week we discussed this, and we
Flashback.
knew that Cars was going to take it. We knew that Cars
Oh, yeah.
3 was going to be your number one movie, and it is.
But
And we put a number out there.
a little too
it was
far.
close.
Let's put the number out there a little too far.
Yeah,
Do you remember what our number was?
I thought it was 50.
No, I thought we put it at 100.
No, I thought we put it at 50. Because you were saying 100, and I'm like, no. And I don't remember. We'll have to watch the tapes, but
let's go to the tapes.
I swear,
Go to the tapes.
I swear we said 50 and I took the under. I thought that meant you beat me by 3.
Oh,
That's what I thought it was, but maybe I'm thinking of a different week.
You're
Regardless,
thinking
Cars 3 is your number 1 movie with
yep. Cars 3, number 1, $53 million
53.
off of probably 150 budget. So this thing not doing too good on its first outing.
Not a great start for a Pixar movie.
No.
And I think this is 3rd in a row, and potentially 4th after this weekend, of, hey, sequel fatigue is real, guys.
Yep. So that'd be sequel fatigue from Pirates, sequel fatigue from Aliens,
And
sequel fatigue from
now
Cars.
And this weekend we'll see how Transformers does.
Ah,
In fact, starting tonight, we'll see how Transformers does. It will keep
yes,
going.
it has a very rare Wednesday opening.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because I actually thought this thing was coming out in July.
But no, surprise.
But no, surprise, it's a June release.
This is now. Transformers is your big release next weekend, even though it's technically releasing in the middle of this week.
Yeah, so I was planning on going to the movies yesterday to see Cars, because I want to see Cars.
We're going to see Cars.
I decided to look up what time it was playing.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, they had a screening for...
And you saw Transformers.
So I saw both of them.
Guess might as well do both.
Yep, might as well do both.
So you got double cars. You got cars that done transform into things, and you got cars that are animated with guys.
Yes, but in the end, I got Cars that were disappointing.
All right, so let's start with our number 1 movie. What'd you think of Cars 3?
So, Cars 3, the trailers basically give the majority of the plot away, where it's talking about Lightning McQueen, a.k.a. Owen Wilson, and Lightning McQueen's legacy, because he's now the old guy on the track. Ramley.
Panda.
And he's now the old guy on the track, facing off against all these youngster new hot rods.
Yes, the hottest rods.
Yes, the hottest of the rods. They're big, they're mean, they're lean, they're coming for your girl.
Yes. What? Okay. Anyways.
So basically the majority of the movie just talks about how Lightning McQueen's basically the old guy. He's not that fast anymore.
Yeah.
He's one and done, you could say.
Times have changed.
Times have changed. He's literally on his way out.
I mean, I guess this does make sense.
Except this does set up for a really good, what I thought they were going for, Rocky-esque moment.
But is that not
where the old guy would be Rocky Balboa, come out of retirement or right before retirement, and show these youngsters what's up. That he may not be no spring chicken, but at least he can still has the heart of a racer.
So is that not what happens?
That is not what happens.
Okay.
I was severely disappointed with this ending. 2/3 of this movie is good, but oh my god, that ending, I could see where they were going for it. I could see they set everything up for it. I just didn't like the direction they chose.
That's fair.
I thought they could have handled it better. I thought they could have made it more about the racing than about the personality, I guess, or like the characters.
Well, I mean, I think that was the criticism about Cars 2, right? Is that it wasn't enough about the characters?
No, Cars 2 criticism was that it was too much about Mater.
Yeah, I mean, I guess by that I mean the characters people care about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you care about Lightning at this point, because you should at least.
It's the expectation.
Yes, but by the end of this, I could see what was happening, like, halfway through the movie. I was like, oh, that's going to happen, and that's going to happen, that's going to happen. And maybe that's just me being movie, but I didn't like it. I thought they could have done it better. I could have wrote a better ending.
So, this coming in a decade after the original Cars.
Yes.
Do you think they'll make another one?
Depends on how toy sales do.
Yeah, because everybody knows Cars is a merchandiser's dream.
Merchandising vehicle?
Like, yes, it literally is.
It literally drives sales.
They make a lot of money on selling toys and T-shirts and other merchandise to young boys. It's big with the young boys. It's a huge franchise for Disney. So, I bet this will still be a really good holiday season for Cars toys.
Yes,
But
here's
the movie is more of a question mark.
Movie's more of a question mark because
who knows?
Because while they don't really introduce a lot of new characters, the one main character that they do introduce is actually a female car.
Right, it's the yellow lady from the trailers.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a female car. So interesting to see how those toys will sell.
Is the girlfriend the Miata, or sorry, not Miata?
Bonnie Hunt?
Porsche. From the first movie,
yes.
Is she in this?
Briefly.
Okay. Are they still a thing?
Are
they a going concern? Her and Owen Wilson?
No. It is established that they are a thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. Oh, not the new one. Bonnie Hunt.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's established that they are a thing.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, yes.
But she's not in the movie, at all?
Well, no, she is. But, I think she has maybe, 2 lines of dialogue.
Okay.
Maybe 3.
So it's established that they're still together.
Yes. So you see the car there, but she doesn't speak a lot.
So this new character is not a love interest for...
No, it's not a love interest.
Okay, good.
It's strictly business.
Strictly racing business.
Yes, but because it is strictly racing business, it should drive... Fun. Should drive the story more in that direction.
Yeah.
And while it looks like it's going that direction, it then veers off and goes somewhere else.
It veers off?
Yeah, it veers off the road.
Yeah, it takes fork from the road?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cars 3, not so great.
No. I mean, it's an enjoyable movie.
Okay.
But, Cars 1's better.
Okay, fair. Before we get to Transformers, let's go through the rest of our top 5 here.
Yes. So, the rest of the top 5, we have Wonder Woman at number 2 with 41 million.
Yep. That's not a bad drop.
No, especially for its third week now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 29% drop. 275 million domestically.
Right.
Number 3 was Newcomer, All Eyes on Me. The Tupac movie.
Yes, Tupac
26 million in its debut.
Yep.
The Mummy was at number 4 with 14 million.
Yep.
54% drop. 57 total domestically. And rounding out your top 5 was your other newcomer, 47 Meters Down, the Shark movie.
Yes.
At 11 million.
Yeah. So, 3 out of 5 are brand new this week, which is pretty good.
But when your top 5 starts at 11 million.
Yeah, exactly. And if your highest gross is 50.
Barely 50.
Yeah, that's not super great. But also, I don't know. It was Father's Day weekend. It doesn't seem like those movies were Father's Day movies.
Funny enough, my boss took his father to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
But that movie is about beating up your father. So halfway through, his dad turned to him like, don't read anything into this.
It's an anti-Father's movie.
It's an anti-Father's Day.
So next week.
So now we have, so upcoming is Transformers 5.
Yep.
Debuting.
The last night.
Today. Tonight, yeah, I guess.
The last night.
The last night. Well, I saw it last night.
No, the movie's name is The Last Night.
Yes, I saw it last night.
Yes, I know.
Yes, but also debuting this weekend, we have The Bad Batch and The Big Sick. The Big Sick.
What are these movies?
These are throwaway movies because Transformers is going to run over.
Yeah, Transformers are going to be your number 1. Okay, we need a number.
The Bad Batch is your anti-comedy, and The Big Sick is your love, your rom-com.
Okay, 70?
For Transformers?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
That
sounds good. Yeah.
That was the prediction I saw, was 70.
Okay, yeah, let's put it 70 then.
So,
I'll go...
Careful here. I get your leftovers.
I know. I'll go higher. I'll go over. I'll just gonna creep over.
Okay, fine.
It's just gonna creep over. Oh.
We'll see.
Nah.
You already said it. It's in stone.
All right.
It's in podcast stone.
So it's a podcast.
So you're taking the over on 70 million. I'll take the under on 70 million. So let's check back in. But now, tell us about some Transformers. Your thoughts will be up on the site on Monday.
Yes.
But what are your...
I'll throw the logo up there. That's if we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, what's your brief take here?
Transformers Last Night, or as I titled it, Good Night, because oh my god, did they lose sight of whatever the hell this franchise was.
Wait, I'm going to stop you right there. Did they ever know what this franchise was?
That being okay, according to if you want to go off that, the first Transformers was actually a decent movie.
I saw it and don't remember a single thing about it. So
I remember that it was such a big deal, and they did such a great panning shot of when the cars transformed into robots, and it was like, yes, that's what I came here to see: cars transforming into robots.
Also, though, I recall that was super hard to follow. Because all the robots kind of looked like each other.
Yeah.
And the fighting scenes didn't make any sense.
A little bit.
Which is why from 2 onwards, they made everybody super fluorescent colors.
Yes, at the end,
so
it got a little bit muddled.
see.
Yes.
But I don't know.
But
man.
anyways.
So
this movie introduces a little kid.
Okay.
Does nothing to the plot.
Sure.
This movie also introduces new hotness.
Of course, because it's Michael Bay.
Yes. Who doesn't drive the plot drives her.
We're done with the car puns. We're not talking about cars anymore.
Yeah, we are. The Transformers.
That's
the third thing about this movie.
Okay.
The lack of cars
There's
in
no
this
cars
movie.
in this movie?
They stay in their Transformers robots for so long in this movie that they forgot that there's supposed to be cars.
Wait, so you're telling me that there's not a whole lot of transforming in this Transformers
Yes,
movie?
so there's not a whole lot of Transformers.
That's disappointing.
They just straight up skip the whole being a new car. I think there's only one shot. There's only one time a car ever transforms from like an old junky car to a new car, and then that's it.
I'm surprised one of them didn't transform into that Porsche that was on the Microsoft E3 stage.
Yeah.
What a wasted opportunity.
It's just overall bad.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, King Arthur's real in this movie.
King Arthur, the
Yeah, Merlin's real in this movie. That whole Knights of the Round Table.
all that stuff happened.
All that is apparently real in this movie.
Did the Transformers cause magic? Is that what's
the
explanation?
Yeah, that's basically
Transformers are magic.
Yeah.
I guess everything in Hasbro is magic.
Yep. But everything,
right?
life is magic.
Transformers are magic.
Yes. I mean, so just to walk you, we have to rewrite the Transformers backstory lore several times now. Because first one, it was just, hey, new Transformers. The first one was only Megatron. And then they had to say, oh no, wait. For a second one, they said, oh no, they've been here since the beginning of time. Then the third one,
it was like
they said,
on the
oh
moon.
no, we've been on the moon since we knew about this since 1969.
Right.
Then the fourth one, they said, oh wait, but there's actually dinosaur Transformers. So dinosaurs are actually Transformers. And then the fifth one, not only do they say, oh, by the way, King Arthur was real, and the Knights of the Round Table was real, and they had Transformers, but also Transformers have been around since World War II.
Wait, what?
Yes.
That's not the beginning of time, nor is that 1969. Can they make up their minds, please?
No. There's a scene in the middle of the movie where they explain that Bumblebee, one of the main characters of the movie, was around in World War II to help defeat the Nazis. This sounds crazy.
Sure.
But
it is.
It is crazy. But that was a scene in the movie.
Okay, sure.
Also, there's now baby Dinobots. I don't know where they came from. I don't know who they came from. Or what.
The mama Dinobot. Don't you know biology? Come on.
Is that what you want to say?
That these
Dinobots get it on to create baby Dinobots?
I'd like to believe that.
Yeah. So that's a thing in this movie.
Yeah, this sounds like a disaster.
Oh, by the way, somehow Mark Wahlberg is considered the chosen one because of valor or goodwill or something.
Sure, of course.
I mean, why not? Yeah, bring him back into this.
Because there has to be a reason for him to be the guy.
Yep.
And
they brought back John Turturro.
Okay.
John Turturro.
Yes. My neighbor, John Totoro.
Yes.
Yes.
Because, actually, I forgot why he was in the movie. I mean, I know why he was in the movie, but, his whole purpose could be written out. It was just an excuse to have him in the movie. Mm-hmm. Also, Optimus Prime isn't in the movie either.
What?
He doesn't show up until about 60% of the movie is done.
Why?
And when he shows up, he's evil. But then he's only evil for 15 minutes. Until he's like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm good. You're my friend. I've been betrayed. Let's kick some butt.
This does not sound like a good movie.
Oh, by the way, they don't introduce any new Transformers.
No?
Well,
it's probably for good.
They do, but nobody memorable to where you're going to go and buy the car or buy the toy. Which, that's what this movie was originally established for. To sell transforming cars to kids.
Or is it Michael Bay to keep making movies because otherwise the studio wouldn't give him a big budget?
I don't know. $1 billion movies just keep making $1 billion movies.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess long story short here is that if you maybe if you're like in the mood for something real stupid, go see Transformers. But if you don't want to waste $13, maybe stay home.
Yeah.
That sounds like what's going on. Catch it when it's on HBO.
Fox, FX, or FXX.
Yeah, catch it when they show it on repeat on FXX in like a year.
Or 2 years when the new movie's coming out.
Yeah. So
it's just all bad.
But we'll check back in next week when it's your number one movie.
Yeah.
In the meantime, do we have movie news?
Oh shit, we have movie news.
Movie news.
Movie news. All right, so story number one
is
boom.
This guy.
Yep.
Well, actually, there's two people in this picture, but one of them is the focus here.
Yes. Paul Thomas Anderson will be having a new movie coming out.
But that's a given. But the real story here is
then sitting next to him is none other than Mr. Three Names himself, Daniel Dave Lewis. Where
they're both three names, but yes.
Well, yes. So technically there's 6 names there and 2 people.
Yes, this is a lot of names.
So, Daniel Day Lewis will be retiring.
Yes, from acting.
Yes.
So, yes, the multiple Best Actor, Academy Award winning actor.
The most
winningest Best Actor in Oscar history
Yep.
will be retiring and will no longer be acting.
Yep. The man who brought Lincoln back to life, winner of 3 Academy Awards for Best Actor in the lead role, calling it quits. He does have one more film to be released this Christmas by the other man in the picture, Paul Thomas Anderson, and the movie will be set in the world of high fashion.
Yeah.
But it won't be Zoolander.
That's all we know, yes.
Yes.
So, it's I mean, kind of disappointing, I guess, but, I mean, it's also
well, let's put it this
reasonable
way.
for
the
a guy
last
who's won
time
as much as
these
he
guys
has.
worked together was on Will There Be Blood?
Right.
Which was a great
There
movie.
will be blood, not will there be blood.
There
That's the
will be blood.
question.
Yeah, that's what I said. There will be blood.
It's not like he went up to the guy and said, "Can I drink your milkshake?" He said, "I drink your milkshake."
Yeah. Well, no, could I have the follow-up the question of, there will be Oscar?
Maybe, but I mean that would be kind of sad if it's like.
What do you say? You go out on top.
I know, but if the
you do the Peyton Manning.
I guess what I mean is it would be kind of predictable if
you do the Peyton Manning. You go out on top.
Yeah, I know, but if the
right
Academy
off into the
really
sunset
gave
off
it
Thunder.
you're retiring Oscar, that'd be kind of disappointing. But that's just me.
You don't want the I'm going to retire Oscar?
Yeah, unless of course he is really good in that movie and he does earn it.
Yeah.
Then fine, but. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be kind of boring to me.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on to more movie news.
We have a new movie release.
Batman.
Movie none of us thought would actually come out, because I was actually just talking with my friend about this.
Okay.
One of the great Batman movies ever, Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
That is a thing, yes.
Came out in 1993. Will finally be getting a Blu-ray release.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. This movie is great. It's by the original team that did Batman the Animated Series.
Right.
Which was great.
Yes. This
is Warner Brothers basically saying, hey, you guys did so good on the TV show. We're going to give you the chance to do a movie. And this was the only movie that they did with the franchise.
I remember hearing good things about this thing.
Yes.
I hear it's quality stuff. And,
Yep.
a lot of people's favorite Batman is animated Batman.
It is.
From that era. So... That's cool. Kevin Conroy.
Yep, Kevin Conroy.
Mr. Batman.
Not only that, but this is the only Batman movie that draws on an original villain.
Okay.
That is not from the comic book.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there's a lot of positives in this movie that you should definitely pick up and watch. You should see why people call this Definitive Batman.
Cool. So they announced the Blu-ray. Is this also going to be like on digital streaming channels?
So
like
don't know
on
about
and stuff.
Don't know about digital, but it's just on Blu-ray.
I wouldn't be
next
surprised.
month.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do both.
Yeah.
So yeah, look for this on your whatever your digital storefront is as well, and I'm sure you'll be able to find it there.
And lastly, we have sad news involving this guy.
Yeah, I saw this and I was super pissed.
Yeah. So Han Solo is now flying solo.
So yeah, of course they're making a standalone Han Solo movie.
Yes.
As one of their many Star Wars spin-offs.
Yes.
And we had been told before that a pair of very familiar directors
some of our favorites,
very much,
yes, some of our favorites
would be directing this, and turns out they're not.
They were.
Yes.
So directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller have officially exited the Han Solo movie, citing creative differences, and a new director will be announced soon, according to Kathleen Kennedy.
The best thing about this is that in their little statement, they basically said, it's like, hey, we even hate the term creative differences. It's a cliche, but it happened for reals this time.
Yeah.
Is basically what they were saying. I was
yes.
like, oh, that's nice of them to be honest, at least.
They basically just said, it's just creative differences.
Yeah.
We want to do one thing, they want us to do another thing.
I'm wondering how much how much they probably were going for a comic take. Like, I wonder how much, how humor heavy they wanted that script to be, and maybe it was just...
Well, here's the thing. They had Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo.
Right.
Don Glover in the movie. And Woody Harrelson in the movie.
Yeah, that's a funny bunch of people.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So they're going to draw on comedy.
If it's... I mean, and they're in the middle of shooting for that thing, right?
Yes, it is currently in the middle of production.
So,
supposedly they will have a director announced sometime next week. Right now, the current front runner, according to some online polls, is Ron Howard.
Really?
Yes.
That's a weird choice.
It sounds like a weird choice. But here's the thing, though. Ron Howard is a producer's director.
Yeah. Yeah. He's safe.
Yes. He's a safe bet.
Especially with Kathleen Kennedy. They've worked together before. So, yeah. I think you might be right. That's an easy, like pinch hitter that they can kind of come in and just finish.
And that's actually why they... Because a lot of people don't know that when directors come in on projects like these, they're not really in control. It's all about the producers.
Yeah,
and what they want.
It's where the money's coming from, who has the final say.
Yes.
Unfortunately. But I still think that let's not have that take away from the director's influence on a movie. I still think it's mostly them. It's just that, ultimately when stuff has to get done, when decisions have to get made, it's usually the producers that are making the final say. Yeah, because
they're the ones with the money at stake here.
And so in this case, it was probably something that they really, really wanted to do, and the producers were just like, not the movie we want.
Yep.
So disappointing, but hey, that's still potentially exciting that they're still making the thing. And it could be cool. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Alright, so that's all we have for movie news. Let's move on.
Television.
What
do we got? TV. Sports.
Sports-esque news.
Okay, tangential sports news.
Tangential sports news. We'll see. I'm going to tell you 2 sports stories.
Okay.
You tell me if they're relevant or not.
Okay.
First one is the fight. The big fight. The fight of the century, as they are calling it. Mayweather versus McGregor has officially been set for August 26th at the Las Vegas T-Mobile Arena.
Sure. I guess that this is kind of relevant to television news because of one thing.
Pay-per-view.
Yes, and remember the last time that this happened?
You mean Mayweather-Pacquiao?
Yeah.
Where everyone paid to see them dance?
So that's why this is relevant.
Yes.
Because it'll be really interesting to see how well this does on television. Because that last one, I think, rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And I think after that last one, I think there were a lot of people that were saying, why even bother with boxing anymore on television?
Well, here's the other thing about this, is that guys have trained their whole life to try and beat Mayweather.
Yeah.
McGregor's going to train for 3 months to try and beat Mayweather. at his own game.
I mean, also, he's from a different discipline. He's a UFC fighter.
Right.
So it'll be interesting from that angle to see, like, who has the advantage, because maybe he's just has a different mindset than Mayweather does.
He can't use his legs. He can't kick.
I know, he can't do the things. I'm just saying, different mindset,
Yeah.
like, different way of thinking about fighting. That may give him an advantage of some sort. I don't know. I don't know anything about fighting. I don't know anything about boxing. But if I know anything, it's that last fight was super boring. And, yeah, this one, I don't know if it'll be any more entertaining than that.
Probably not.
So we'll see.
Well, maybe this next title card will be more entertaining.
Okay.
It is being touted as Great Gold versus Great White.
Okay.
Where Michael Phelps,
Uh-huh.
yes, all-time Olympic champion Michael Phelps,
Yeah, that one.
will race against a shark in the pool.
Is there a wall between them?
I don't know, but the winner gets
I'm not
to
saying
eat...
that sharks dangerous. They're not, but...
According to Discovery Channel, the winner gets to eat the loser.
That's disgusting. And you just made that up. Discovery Channel most definitely did not say that. That was a Media Boat Podcast's own Mike Nada saying that.
Hey.
We do not condone the
I'm sorry,
eating
have you
of
not
sharks.
eaten shark?
No.
Shark is delicious.
We do not condone eating sharks.
But it is delicious if you ever get the chance to eat them. Eat.
No, he is not speaking for Media Boat Podcast.
I'm not saying shark fin soup. That's disgusting. I'm just talking about shark.
Media Boat Podcast, again, our company line. Do not condone or recommend eating shark. Thank you. Okay, so yes, they're going to race each other.
Yes.
Yeah, that shark's going to win. I hate to break it to Michael Phelps. That shark is going to win.
Well, this is in order to promote Shark Week as part of Discovery Shark Week.
Because Shark Week, because summer.
Yep.
Summer means Shark Week.
Yep. So here's a bunch of other Shark Week stuff that's going to happen.
Okay. You should live every week like Shark.
Yes. Other shows include Sharks in the City, New York.
Sharks in the City. Something looking pretty. Okay. Sharks in the City.
Yep. We have Shark Croc Showdown.
Shark Croc Showdown. Okay.
Devil Shark.
Oh, Devil Shark.
And Alien Shark, Stranger Fins.
Stranger Fins. Wow, that's some choice entertainment.
Yes.
Right there.
Discovery pulling out the big ideas.
When is Shark Week? What week is that?
Soon.
It's got to be soon.
Yeah.
It's a July thing.
I don't know. Let's move on.
Moving on. Someone's a genius.
Yes. Who's a genius?
The people at the Apple store.
You know, I always put the Genius Bar photo up there.
Yeah. People at the Apple store, they're geniuses. Well,
Yes.
at least they said it. Wait, who's really a genius?
Well, there are no Einsteins, I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Is that show Genius about Einstein?
Yes.
Is that what we're talking
Yes,
about?
that's what we're talking about.
Okay. Did that thing actually premiere?
Yeah, it's actually almost done season 1.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, while the first season of Albert Einstein, of Genius, on, I think, National Geographic. Yes. National Geographic. As that wraps up, they're going to get season 2 underway.
Of course.
And they've announced who season 2 will focus on.
Okay. So there'll be a different Genius?
Yes.
Got it.
They're going to do anthology Genius Sci.
Nikola Tesla.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Alexander Graham Bell.
Nope.
Should I just keep naming people, or should you just tell me?
Not an inventor.
Not an inventor. Okay.
It's an artist.
An artist.
Artiste.
Picasso.
Yes.
Wow. Nailed it.
Boom.
Woo.
Yeah, took it 3 tries.
Well,
Pablo-
you didn't tell me that it was a painter.
You didn't ask.
Anyways.
Pablo Picasso will be brought to life by the same team behind the scenes, including same showrunner, Ken Biller.
Okay.
Many other men and women were considered for the project of season 2.
I'm sure.
But they actually used Einstein's life as a guide in order to find a story subject with similar breadth.
Yeah.
Basically, how crazy of a life did they live and how big of an influence did they have?
That makes sense.
And so they somehow came... Their first choice was Pablo Picasso.
Yeah.
And then after shooting around a bunch of other ideas, they realized that, yeah, Picasso probably works best
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yep. However, no actors have been cast, but they will be keeping the same routine of having two people play the iconic character, or the historical figure, I guess, where they'll do an older version and then a younger version. And the producers have said that for season 3, they would indeed like to do a woman.
Okay, cool.
Name that woman.
Marie Curie.
That's actually the first one that came to my mind,
too. That makes sense, right?
Yep. Or Harriet Tubman, maybe.
Maybe, if they go away.
If they want to go that way.
Yeah. Because that's the nice thing about that format is that that to be a genius could mean all sorts of things.
Yes.
In all sorts of ways. So that's cool. I'm glad that they're treating it kind of like an anthology series.
Yeah.
It's a neat idea.
And I hope they keep this up, going through different historical people of significance.
It's cool.
Yep.
Moving on.
Moving on. Speaking of people of historical significance.
As we always are.
Yes.
I thought you said people of historical significance.
Well, he did. He was our president.
All right. What's up with Mr. Baldwin?
Mr. Baldwin's about to be spit roasted.
Oh, they're doing Comedy Central roast?
No.
No?
Spike TV will be doing a special called One Night Only.
What?
Alec Baldwin.
Okay.
Where they'll be it's being described as part roast and part This Is Your Life.
What?
And will include comedy, music, and candid personal stories.
Weird.
Celebrities that they have already tapped for this include Julianne Moore, Tracy Morgan, Kate McKinnon, Jane Krakowski, and Jack McBrayer.
Yeah. Most of those are just from 30 Rock. Sure.
Yep.
That checks out.
Yep. The taping will be in the whitest place ever, Harlem's Apollo Theater, this Sunday, June 25th. However, the special will not air until July 9th at 9 p.m. on Spike TV.
That's weird that it's on Spike. But sure.
Yeah, it feels like it should be a Comedy Central roast.
No, it should be on NBC, to be honest.
One of those, This Is Your Life? Well, he's not Betty White age yet.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. This seems weird. I mean, I guess it's them cashing in on the fact that Alec Baldwin is
relevant
hot this year. So,
yep, he's hot stuff.
Sure. I guess. Whatever.
Yep. It's a thing. It's happening. Get used to it.
Thing.
All right, moving on. Fox. So, someone at Fox News Group has been watching a lot of YouTube and decided to adopt their strategy of unskippable ads as it tries to cater to its growing number of online viewers. It will debut on streaming services and then eventually on linear television. According to David Levy, the Fox News Group Executive Vice President of Non-Linear Revenue, yes, that is a title.
Sure.
He said, quote,
I like my revenue non-linear.
He said, quote, we're really excited to deploy this new format. It's great for on-the-go users who appreciate the distinct message for creatives. So it's also 3 parts. It's great for on-the-go users who appreciate the distinct message, for creatives who appreciate the constraint, and for brands who value the constant results. End quote.
This is so business speak.
Yes.
Gross. So how is this different from a normal television ad?
Because you can actually fast forward if you DVR it. These will be unskippable. So much like with On Demand.
So they're going to basically be telling the providers that they have to alter the technology to make them unable to be able to fast forward through the ads?
Or at least have a 6-second window before or after.
They won't let you.
Yes.
Weird.
Yeah?
I don't like that. That's a scary precedent. Because the whole thing about, like, the on-demand, like, not on-demand, the
DVR.
DVR stuff is supposed to emulate just how it used to be like taping a tape.
Right.
Where you can fast forward whatever the hell you want.
Well, we're in a more digital age where basically everyone does that now.
I know.
And so advertisers feel like they're losing revenue on it. because people are fast forwarding through commercials and not watching Bud Light ads.
I know.
So instead of sticking their products into the shows, which they kind of already are,
Right.
They're trying to do this as well.
I very much prefer the product placement to that. That's dumb. Anyways, let's move on.
Product placement, Matt. It's everywhere.
What else do we got?
Alright, so let's move on to cancellations.
Cancellations and renewals.
Yes, so I realized that we didn't do cancellations or deaths last
No, we were
last
kind of
week.
busy last week, so we didn't cover a lot of stuff.
So
that
that's
we usually
okay
do.
because there wasn't a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll go through it this week. So first up, we have 24 Legacy. Ramily. Canceled.
Canceled. So there's no more 24.
Yes.
Again.
Canceled after one season.
Of the reboot.
Of the reboot of the
Yeah,
reboot.
it's now done.
Because don't forget, they had 24 One Day to Live.
Yeah, that was like a movie, though.
Yeah.
That didn't count.
Okay.
So, yeah, so no more 24. 24 is done again.
Maybe not. Fox will be exploring the possibility of continuing the 24 franchise with a different series at a later date.
Okay.
Basically keeping the same concept of it either occurring over a set period of time
Yeah.
or the show occurring in a real-time setting.
I thought you were just going to say they were going to, like, try to move it to, like, FX or something.
You'd think.
You'd think that would be an option, at least, but
No.
maybe not.
You know, where like the Americans are thriving.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No?
Not even consider that.
Weird.
Yeah.
What else?
Luther on BBC will
Yeah.
get a 4-episode 5th season.
Sure, people like that thing.
Yep. Congratulations, Mr. Street. Idris Elba.
Yes.
Mr. Street for us.
Yes.
Yes. We also have, as mentioned on the website, or I think we mentioned this last week, Loosely Exactly Nicole. Canceled after one season on MTV,
Right.
but returning as a Facebook exclusive show.
Right.
So,
As we talked about on the show last week.
yeah, I think that was our one story.
Or no, that was, never mind. That was a story on the site. That's right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
sorry, on the site.
That's where that was.
We also have Bill Nye Saves the World gets a 2nd season on Netflix. And Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt gets a 4th season on Netflix.
Good for it. We still need to finish season 3.
Oh, yeah. We also have The Toy Box gets a 2nd season on ABC.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's it. That's it for renewals.
Cool.
Now, people who left us.
All right.
We missed a big one last week. We were kind of in a hurry,
We did.
but we should mention him now.
Yeah.
Yep. Great, excellent broadcaster and announcer for the New York Football Giants, James Hall, has passed. Also, one of their great comedians, Bill Dana, 92, was on the Ed Sullivan Show
Yeah.
and Golden Girls. We also have Stephen Furst, age 63, actor on Babylon 5, Animal House, and Saint Elsewhere.
Mhm.
We also have Prodigy, age 42, rapper,
Yeah.
and one half of the hip-hop duo Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep.
The other half being Havoc.
Yes. That's a sad one. He was super young.
42 is young. Another one, which hits hard for movies that I've watched, John G. Alvidson,
Yeah.
age 81, director, and Oscar winner of the 1977 movie Rocky.
Right.
Little movie called Rocky.
Yep.
She also did a little movie called The Karate Kid.
Yeah.
You know,
That too.
that too. Also Save the Tiger. But yeah, he just recently passed.
Yeah.
And Tony DeSico, age 68, former soccer player, but most notably as the coach for the 1999 FIFA Women's World Cup team and the 1996 Women's National Soccer Team gold medal winners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, Batman died. Adam West, 88, Batman,
Right.
no longer with us. They actually, in LA, had a memoriam for him where they built a bat signal and shined it outside of City Hall
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, that's a sad one because beyond Batman, he also did a lot of voice acting.
Yep.
In a couple of different cartoons, most notably probably Family Guy.
Yes, he was Mayor West on Family Guy.
But also kind of he was reliable for like guest spots on TV shows, and he kind of popped up everywhere in the last couple decades, and people really really loved him. He's a really endearing guy, and yeah, he'll certainly be missed.
Yep. All right, so let's move on to video games.
Video games now shouldn't be too hectic this week because, well, video games happened last week and they're done.
That's what you think.
However,
little
things probably do spill out in post E3 madness.
Yes, little things and big news as Rocket League will be coming to a TV near you.
Yes, I saw this.
I know it. It was announced today, this morning.
Yeah.
NBC Sports Group announced it will be getting into the esports with, quote, as they quote it, first ever 2v2 International Rocket League tournament using the Face It gaming platform. The regionals will be live streamed on the NBC Sports app August 5th through the 6th and August 12th through the 13th. And then the grand finals will be on August 26th and 27th on NBC Sports Network.
That's cool.
Yep.
I think Rocket League is interesting because that actually seems like that'd be kind of fun to watch.
Also, that game requires a lot of skill.
Yeah. I bet people are super good at that thing.
Yes. I bet there are a bunch of teams that we can get behind. A bunch of duos.
I think we should tell Mark.
No, he'll just play for the Polish team.
Anyways. So yeah, it's cool that they're doing that.
Yep. You can watch it if you're here in the States. You can watch it on NBC SN, or if you happen to be abroad and live in the UK, Germany, Australia, not that broad, or Latin American countries.
ABROAD.
Yes, however you want to look at her. You can at least also simulcast it on Sci-Fi.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah. Because they're on NBC.
Sure.
And apparently NBC Sports Network is only an American thing.
That sounds right. Why would it be anywhere else?
Yep. All right. Yep. Moving on.
Anything else for video games?
Oh yeah, I got full story here.
Okay, what else we got?
Call of Duty World War II.
Still a game.
Still a game. Still coming out. And we got some more news about it. As the one of the co-founders of Sledgehammer Games, Michael Caudry, was interviewed and asked about the Nazi symbol in World War II.
Oh, yeah.
He said, World War II, Call of Duty World War II will have swastika symbols in the game, but only in the story mode. It won't be available in multiplayer or zombie mode. The symbol will only be used when pertinent to the story and nothing else, as they realize the weight and meaning of the symbol to many people.
Yeah, one of the video game podcasts I listened to on, I believe that was Waypoint. I think Austin Walker over at Waypoint was talking about this, as that he had noticed that very quickly in the trailers that they had shown that there were no swastikas, and so he made that a point to ask when he saw the game personally. So yeah, it's an interesting thing because it's like you have an interesting contrast with Wolfenstein, which is very, very obvious with the Nazi symbolism and iconography, to have a game that's literally set in actual World War II not do it was kind of worrying at first. It's like, wait, you guys...
You kind of want to do this. I mean...
They're Nazis. They're straight up Nazis.
You can't ignore it.
They're not pretend Nazis. They're actual Nazis. But yeah,
well, they're the video game Nazis.
I'm glad he clarified, because I mean, this is another kind of thing that they've always done in Call of Duty. Like most recently, you remember in the modern warfare ones.
Yes.
It was never freaking Al Qaeda that you played as in multiplayer. It was always OPFOR, oppositional force.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not the first time that they've kind of whitewashed multiplayer modes of any imagery that they maybe don't want, but they have to do it for the campaign.
Yep.
They couldn't not do it for the campaign. So yeah, I'm glad he clarified.
Yep. But there is actually some good news for multiplayer, as you will have the chance to customize your character in a variety of nationalities and gender.
Right, nationalities and gender for a war that was mostly fought by white dudes.
Yep.
So that's cool, I guess. Not historically accurate, but who cares?
Well,
that's awesome.
Who cares when you're going to be in first-person mode anyways?
I mean, that too.
And shooting the other dude no matter what they look like.
That is the other side of it, for sure.
Alright, let's move on.
Okay, what else?
We gotta...
You're twitching. Stop twitching and talk about Twitch.
Alright. So, Blizzard announced a 2-year deal with Twitch.
Okay.
Where the video streaming platform will receive exclusive third-party streaming rights to tournaments. Like Heroes of the Storm, Global Championship, and Overwatch Apex League.
So take that, YouTube.
Yep, basically.
Pretty much.
Which is weird because Activision owns Blizzard, which has their own BattleNet, which is streaming on Twitch. So they're kind of like the middleman for the two big guys.
In a way.
Yeah. Twitch will broadcast Blizzard's tournament for the next 2 years, or you can just watch it on Blizzard's website, as you always could.
That's always an option.
Yep. Blizzard is also implementing Twitch Prime bonuses for their games as part of this deal, so you can receive golden Overwatch loot boxes with a guaranteed legendary item.
Guaranteed?
Yes, and not only that, but you'll get randomly 10 of these things, 10 of these golden loot boxes between now and October.
Okay. It's good to know.
Yep. They'll randomly drop for you, but yeah, just log in every day, and you'll eventually get 1 of 10, or get all 10. And that brings us to our final story, Dad of War.
Tell me about this good father and his struggle with being a dad.
So, because we had E3 last week, a lot of people started talking to a bunch of the developers.
Yeah, as you do at E3.
As you do. And we got some more story leaks. Well, not necessarily leaks, but more
reveals.
More reveals.
Yeah.
As one of the people revealed that the upcoming title will essentially be one long take.
Yeah.
AKA
a video game.
AKA, there's going to be no cutaway shots in this game.
I mean, that's not that hard when you think about it.
No. I mean, you can do it in video games.
You know what else is a game that's all in one take? Half-Life 2.
Yeah. A lot of games are that way.
Just a reminder. Video games turn out that's more common than you think. Yes. But yes, I see why they would be saying that. Is to be like, because they're trying to get away from the God of War is all about QuickTime cutscenes.
Well, that's it. They're not going to do any more of these QuickTime scenes that they're known for.
Right.
Because they're no longer relevant.
Yeah.
Or they're not necessarily relevant. They're no longer pertinent as a
they're
device.
no longer necessary, especially with the power of a PS4 Pro.
Yep.
So.
This is due to the way games have actually changed since the original's release.
Yes.
When the original God of War came out, games were all about being large-scale, open sandbox, and being violent and action-packed, and big, over-the-top games.
And to a certain extent, they still are, but also stories become more important.
Yeah, because now you have games like The Last of Us and Horizon Zero Dawn, where it's more story-central based.
Especially, that's the way that Sony's going right now.
Yes. So it's become more of a character-driven, and that's the way that's the way they want you to experience this new.
Well, cool. I mean, all this stuff is pretty much leading up to I think this may be the first time I play a God of War.
Oh,
I have
really?
actually never touched a God of War game.
They're so good.
Because I didn't have PlayStations for a while. But this one they're talking
buy the HD collection.
Enough.
They're so good.
Maybe, but yeah, I mean they're talking about this one positive in a way that I can appreciate.
Yes.
So
actually, my coworkers have a bet that it will not God of War will not come out within 1 year's time from E3 to E3.
You think?
I say no. It's gonna be a March release.
Yeah, that thing's out in March.
That's what I say.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, he's betting that it's gonna be delayed, just like every other major AAA release.
Maybe, but also that thing looks done. Or I mean, it looks almost done.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually out next year, early. But we'll see.
Well, end of the fiscal year is in March.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I just keep saying March.
Probably March.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else for video games?
No, let's move right into the music industry.
Music, and that means your Billboard.
But
and
we
I've
have
got
anything to
it
review,
up
right?
Right here.
We don't have any music to review, right?
I mean,
or
we
video
do.
games?
No video games to review. I don't think we've played anything new.
Okay.
But yeah, so let's move into music and the Billboard charts.
Yes.
Your Hot 100, that's singles. Your number one song in the
Ooh,
country is still Despacito. The Doritos. No, that's not
Mamacito.
So yeah, that's Daddy Yankee, Luis Fonsi, Justin Bieber.
The Bees.
Number 2, moving back up to number 2 this week. I'm the One, DJ Khaled, which I actually heard for the first time this week. It's all right.
Okay.
It's catchy. And
So
DJ Khaled says another one.
So that's not another one. That's another 2.
It's another 2. Number 3, That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. Number 4, Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Number 5, Humble by Kendrick Lamar. If that sounds familiar, it's because, man, we are stagnant in the top 5 singles lately. Your album chart, however, we have a new number 1 album. Number 1 debuting this week on the chart is Witness by Katy Perry.
Ooh, she gets to number 1.
Number 1 album. I think that's her third in a row.
We're going to talk about Katy Perry a little bit later.
I'm sure we will. Number 2, Damn. by
Damn.
Kendrick Lamar. Damn. Number 3, debuting at number 3 this week. Control. That's CTRL, like it's written on a keyboard. By SZA, who's a female rapper.
Oh, okay.
Heartbreak by Lady Antebellum cracks in the top 5 in number 4, and number 5 is More Life by Drake.
More number 1s by Drake,
which means that kicks out Divide by Ed Sheeran.
Hey.
And it is number 6. Your Moana Watch.
Nope. No one needed Moana Watch.
Moana Watch. I'm scrolling. She's
down to the 20s.
I'm
She's down to the
scrolling.
20s.
Oh man.
30s?
Unless I skipped it.
You must have skipped it. There's no way you got down to the 40s.
There's no way, right?
Yeah, you must have skipped it.
Okay, whatever. We're just Moana Watch is over.
Yeah, Moana Watch is over.
You got too low.
New releases.
New releases.
Yep. First up is Matt.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
311.
Oh.
With the new album Mosaic. We have Algiers.
Algiers?
The Alglers. With The Underside of Power.
Gross.
Banditos with Visionland.
Okay.
No, not those bad Banditos.
Oh.
Just Banditos.
Just Banditos.
Speaking of DJ Khaled, the DJ Khaled album drops. Grateful.
Okay.
We also have Imagine Dragons with Evolve.
All right.
Jeff Tweedy, Together at Last.
Okay.
A great band name. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Yes, I've heard of this.
Murder of the Universe.
Okay.
Laurel Halo with Dust. And White Noise with AM/PM. That's too much good stuff.
You had to.
I had to.
You had to. It's that weird snack monsters
That's really the only reason I put them on here, because so I can make them too much good stuff.
Too much good stuff. So yeah, that's a kind of a weak, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have in music news then?
Well, that sounds...
I have a segue there.
Well, that sounds like weak, because all the good stuff's coming up.
Okay.
So that's just a bunch of album arts, because 3 different bands announced new albums coming out.
All right, what do we got?
First up, we have a new album from the Foo Fighters.
We sure do.
Called Concrete and Gold, due out in September.
Yeah.
We also have Queens of the Stone Age.
Yes.
Has their new album, Villains, being produced by Mark Ronson, coming out. And we also have The Killers announced their new album, Wonderful, Wonderful, being produced by Garrett Jackknife Lee of R.E.M., Weezer, and Silver Sun Pickups.
Cool.
We also, and one more.
Yeah.
The Toadies.
Okay.
Announced their new album, The Lower Side of Uptown.
Oh, okay. Real brief, while we're talking about album confirmations.
Yes.
We already knew this one was happening, but now we know what it's called. That LCD Sound System album will be called American Dream.
Okay, that is official?
With one of the singles that was already released.
All right.
So, yes.
And apparently the LCD...
James Murphy.
Yes.
Mr. James Murphy.
Yes, he went on Facebook and said that he is now on a personal war with ticket bots.
Yes, he is joining the cause.
Yes.
Him and Chance the Rapper.
Yep. He will be buying up any tickets that look like they were suspiciously picked up by bots and selling them himself.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yep. And he also said that you shouldn't pay overpriced tickets to see us.
Yeah.
Because we're not going anywhere. This is not our last tour.
Right. Contrary to that last time that we said it was our last tour.
Yep. Yep. Contrary to what you said, we're still going to tour. Yeah. So don't pay outrageous prices.
That guy's weird. I'm currently reading a book that involves him as a major player. And man, James Murphy's a weird guy.
Is that weird 2000s?
Yeah, that thing.
New York scene?
Meet Me in the Bathroom by
Sade.
Lizzie Capel? I don't remember her last name. Lizzie Goodman. Lizzie Goodman. Yes, it's a chronological oral history of New York music scene from 2001 to 2011. Fascinating. I recommend it if you like music. Currently about a little over halfway. We just met the Killers.
Oh.
Yes.
From Las Vegas.
Yes, and talk about Brandon Flowers. The rest of his band and his friends would always be taking drugs and drinking and stuff. And Brandon Flowers, the good Mormon boy he is, would maybe have a beer. And so one of the people was talking about she used to work for Spin magazine. And she did a piece where she described him as a, quote, fallen Mormon, unquote, because he had a beer. And he apparently had said at the time, no, why'd you write that? My mom can't read this. It's great. Fantastic. Anyways, so for more wonderful things like that, pick up that book. It's good.
What's it called?
It's called Meet Me in the Bathroom.
Sade.
Yes. It's named after a song off of the second Strokes album.
Okay.
So, anyways.
I see, because I thought it was based off of Smoking in the Boys' Room.
No. Meet Me in the Bathroom is a name of a Strokes song off of Room on Fire.
Okay, so let's talk about Katy Perry then. Your number one album artist. Let's talk about Katy Perry.
Do we have to talk about Katy Perry?
Well, she's talking about herself.
Uh-huh.
Yep. She said in an interview with the New York Times that Katy claims that all award shows are fake.
Uh-huh.
And all the awards that she has ever won have been fake.
Okay.
Granted, the award shows that she's talking about include the MTV Music Video Awards,
yeah,
the Billboard Music Awards,
yeah,
the People's Choice Awards, and the American Music Awards.
Yeah, may I remind Katy she has not won a Grammy.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this seems like sour grapes to me.
Sounds like it. She even went on record saying that her new look is to get away from the old Katy and basically reinvent her image.
Well, it's not going to work. I can tell her that. It's already not working. It's in the process of not working as I speak.
Yep.
So, sorry, Katy.
Just like her husband.
Maybe next time. Anyways.
Sorry, ex-husband.
Former husband.
Former husband, yeah. They broke up.
Yeah, that was not a thing anymore. Anyways.
Yes. Anyways.
What else?
We're going to wrap it up with this before you get to that Lord album.
Yeah, I'll talk about it briefly, but yeah. What's the last news story? That looks like my girl Carly.
It is your girl Carly.
Hi, Carly Rae Jepsen. What's up with her?
Well, she reworked her entire album. Emotion, from a pop soundtrack to a symphonic sounds. Has she played a sold-out show at the Roy Thompson Hall in Toronto.
Cool.
Where she was backed by the Toronto Symphony Orchestra. Jepsen performed her entire album in its entirety for the first time in Canada, as her original tour didn't include a stop in her home country. And this idea actually came from last year's Polaris Prize Gala, where she did a performance of a pared-down version of her song, Your Type.
Oh, cool.
And she liked it so much, she decided to do her entire album like it.
That's awesome.
We actually began streaming on the idea of mixing pop music with symphony, and hopefully, this will be more of a thing that we'll see, where the people take pop songs and make them balladish.
I would be really interested.
Or rock operas.
Yeah, I would be really interested to hear what that sounds like, because that sounds cool. Those songs would probably lend themselves. She's a very melodic writer.
While she did mention that some songs just did not work, other songs like Boy Problems worked really well.
Yeah, I bet. That's fun.
Yeah.
I bet that new one, Cut to the Feeling, would also work very well.
Well, let's get a time machine and a ticket to go see it.
Maybe, yes. We dream, can't we?
You can dream. You
Okay.
can dream all you want about it.
I really can. This is true. What else? Anything else for news?
Oh, no, that's it. Just push this slightly.
Okay, well, yeah.
And then, Lord.
As you alluded to, I listened to that Lord album. There's a thoughts up on the site, mediaboatpodcast.com, if you want to see my full thoughts. My short thoughts is that I liked it, and it sounds like Lord. It's probably the best pop album of the year so far. So, yeah, it's real quality stuff. I was initially kind of worried because I only liked 2 out of 3 of the singles she had put out.
You didn't like Greenlight?
No, I like Greenlight, and I appreciated Liability. The one I didn't like is the one she did at Coachella, Homemade Dynamite.
Okay.
But in the context of the album, it works. And that's the interesting thing about the album, is very much an album. Like, there will be singles from it, but I think that her approach here is very much of the concept album. One person kind of likened it, speaking of, to Carly Rae Jepsen's Emotion, but with a through line, as if Emotion was actually telling a story.
Okay.
So yes, there's actually an arc for this album. It is very much like like the journey of a house party, like from the beginning of the
which is what she
party
had
to the ride
previously
home.
said.
Which she had said what it is. She does a really good job of communicating that. Like I said, there are more of my thoughts are on the site. Check it out for my full thoughts about it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And yeah, you should check it out if you liked anything of hers in the past, or if you just want to hear a good pop album, because it's quality stuff.
So Lord is no longer a one-hit wonder?
No, definitely not. I think this establishes her as she can not only put a good singles record, because that's the thing that Pure Heroine was. It was a good singles record. Mm-hmm. This proves that she can make an album and make a statement. And I think that that's what she needed to do here, and she did it. Which is the complete opposite of what Katy Perry did last week. So there you go. In this round 1 goes to Lord.
Well, I thought this round goes to Taylor Swift, as she has all her songs back out on streaming. Well,
who knows? But apparently that didn't hurt it too much, because Witness was still number 1.
Yep.
So yeah, sorry Taylor. Better luck next time.
It didn't work out the way you wanted.
And that's all I got.
Yep. That's all I got. And if you want to check out more stuff, we have a website you can check out.
Hey, check out MediaBoatPodcast.com. There's at least 1 or more stories going up on that website every day with a new feature. That's the goal, at least. A new feature up at least by around 6 or 7 p.m. every night.
Yep.
The original schedule was due a day ahead of time. That is impossible. So I have to rethink this, and they're just going to go up whenever they go up. So until we have some sort of better pipeline, aka until I don't have a day job anymore, it'll be a little delayed.
You want a night job?
I get a night job. No.
Don't quit your day job, Matt. Not yet.
Get a night job. No, I might not have to. They might kick me out. Anyways. So that's where we have all our stories. Our news, our features, our box office numbers, and our thoughts about the newest releases and new releases calendar as well. See all that on MediaBoatPodcast.com. I repeat, MediaBoatPodcast.com. Also, if you like what we do and you want to see more and you want to support us financially, check out Patreon.com. Patreon just launched a new version of their site. There's a lot of fancy things you can do now. You can do exclusive streams to your patrons now, and stuff like that. There are a lot of cool bells and whistles, but we can't take advantage of any of that until we get patrons. So if you can, please donate anything. You can donate as little as $1 a month to help us out. Please do go to patreon.com/mediaboat to find us there and donate. You can also donate to us directly on the site itself. Check out the donate button on the very, very bottom of the homepage. You can also find us on twitter.com, MediaBoatCast, and facebook.com, MediaBoatPodcast. Search us, Google us, iTunes. You can find our audio version of the podcast there. And, of course, thank you to Podbean, who hosts us. And you can find us there as well. So,
yes. Thank you for taking our money and taking our voices and broadcasting them to the World Wide Web.
And of course, YouTube.com channel is MediaBoat Podcast. Find us here for this very stream.
Share this stream. Get other people to watch us.
Tell your friends.
We go live every Wednesday at or around 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
We only do this for like an hour, hour and a half. It's not that
Subscribe
long.
to our channel so that we know when we're
Watch
live.
us.
That's even better.
Yeah. Watch our pre-shows and other stuff.
So yeah, for now, catch us next week. We'll be back on next Wednesday.
Yep.
Keep eyes peeled on the website and Twitter. We will be posting news as happens.
All right, and with that, we're gonna wrap this up. Okay.
And you take an antacid. Peace.
Bye. All right, YouTube after show. Woo!
We have one.
Yes. Doctor went to dinner with her mom, so she's up a little late.
Okay.
She says, "Hi guys," and oh, gee, Matt's Bay, as we talked about Carly Rae Jepsen.
It's very late then.
And by the way, yes, Matt did compare Carly Rae Jepsen to Lorde.
I did.
It is very interesting.
I did do that.
Yes.
There's a similar level of quality on those two records. So yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Hashtag media butt. Hashtag shameless website plug. Hashtag heart.
Well, we don't need any shame for that. It's our website.
There's no shame in promoting ourselves.
It's true.
I told everyone where I went
It's true.
that I was not there for
Media Vote.
work, but I was there for Media Vote.
Media Vote. Okay, cool. See you guys next week.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yep. We're keeping it short. We're trying to keep these things short again.
I really have to take some antacids.
Yep. Fast
Got
acting
heartburn,
tenacins.
yo.
Fact acting tenacin.
Tough acting.